Hey everyone, so for the Legendary Duelist 5 we're also getting a few new cards here, so let's get right into it. We're getting a new Gimmick Puppet card, Bisque doll. A new level 8 Gimmick Puppet appears to fuel your Gimmick Puppet plays and protect your monsters. So very nice, of course. It's Dark Machine, attack and defense of 1000, which makes sense because all the Gimmick Puppet main monsters are very weak in attack anyway. It's mostly the effects you want. First effect, you could special summon this card from your hand by discarding a Gimmick Puppet monster, and second effect, you could banish this card from your graveyard for the rest of this turn. Gimmick Puppet monsters you control cannot be targeted by an opponent's card effect. What's nice is that you could use both effects on the same turn, so that's definitely very nice there, but overall the protection effect is mostly by targeting. It doesn't protect your monsters from being destroyed by card effects or battle, so it's kind of unfortunate there, but then again, a lot of targeting effects happen in this particular format anyway. This card will definitely be played in the deck for sure. I just don't know about the rarity of this particular card. I hope it's just a super rare, but if it's an ultra rare, it's going to be very unfortunate, because this card I see as a 3-of in the deck. So the next card we're getting is Reaper Oracle of Supay, which is specifically focused on Rex Goodwin's deck from 5D. So it's actually not Earthbound, it's going to be more so Rex Goodwin's deck instead, which will still be very interesting, of course. So it's called Supay, or rather Reaper Oracle Supay, level 5 Earth spellcaster effect monster, 2200 attack, 1900 defense. You can discard one other card, special summon this card from your hand in defense position. Then you could special summon one Supay from your hand or deck. You cannot special summon monsters from your extra deck during the turn you activate this, except synchro monsters. Now, for all of you who are unfamiliar with this particular one, Rex Goodwin actually did use cards called Sun Dragon Inti and the Moon Dragon as well, which are both basically synchros that allow you to loop back and revive each other if one dies. So it's definitely very interesting seeing that they're actually still supporting this, but basically it's definitely a very easy card to help you generate the tuner, which is Supay, and then go for your synchro summons. So definitely a very good card for that particular set there. Could drive up the consistency. We are also getting Envoy Oracle of Ascator, which is again Rex Goodwin's card. It is a level 5 Earth spellcaster effect monster, 2300 attack, 1500 defense. You could discard one other card, special summon this card from your hand in defense. Then you could special summon one Fire Ant Ascator from your hand or deck. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck the turn you activate this, except synchro monsters. So I believe this one's to go into your Sun Dragon. I think the previous one was the one to go into the Moon Dragon, but basically it's to help you accelerate your synchro plays, which very easy summoning condition, and the fact that you could bring out the tuner from the deck right away, very nice indeed. Definitely makes the deck a lot more consistent, a lot more playable for sure. The last card we're talking about here is Predapractice, which is obviously support for the Predaplants. It's a new spell card, so it's definitely very cool. Just a normal spell card. You can only activate this card's name once per turn, so special summon one Predaplant monster from your hand, then add a Predap card from your deck to your hand. For the rest of this turn after this card resolves, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except fusion monsters. Kind of restricting there, but at least it says for the rest of this turn, not during this turn, so you could try to go for a link summon prior to actually playing this card, because this card I see is more so an extender for the deck. But the fact that it also adds a Predator card from your deck to your hand, that additional adding is very amazing. It's basically like a combination of Saracenian, which allows you to add Predator cards from your deck to your hand, but at the same time it also combines Predaponics as well, which is the continuous spell card that can special summon from the hand or graveyard, but in this case from the hand and search from your deck. I think it's a really amazing card, and the fact that for the rest of the turn you're only allowed fusion monsters, I think that's definitely a fair trade. After last time we saw the big fusion monster boss, I think that was definitely a really amazing card anyway, and if it does shift to that particular focus of the deck, then I think this card is definitely a very good card for the deck. It could actually lead the deck to a specific win condition as well, which I definitely do like about it. And ultimately, we are already seeing that based on the boss monster from last time, the deck is definitely focusing more on the predator counters, which I definitely do think is something that's just a really fun mechanic, because of course Endymion also has counters of their own as well. So seeing decks that actually focus on utilizing counters is definitely something fun to see the game phase into. But that's pretty much all we have to go over for today, so tell me what you guys actually think about this. Are you actually excited for this particular Legendary Duelist set? I think all these new cards are definitely very exciting. Like I said, I am the least interested in the Rex Goodwin's deck, particular cards. It's just not really something I'm particularly interested in. But then again, allowing you to Synchro Summon and accelerate the plays to go for the Sun Dragon and Moon Dragon, definitely very nice. We just have to see what they actually come up with later on down the line. But in the meantime, hope you guys enjoyed this video and hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you next time.